So my name is Emily, and I've been working with DTH for a little over a year, and I can say without hesitation that it is one of the best decisions I have ever made for myself, just overall, not just in terms of my health, but I could not recommend their services more highly. My story, I was an athlete in college. I was always active for my life, and I remained active after college, but I found myself letting some good habits fall by the wayside and really indulging in the unhealthier habits. And a couple of years ago, I just sort of had a moment. I went to some weddings and looked at some photos of myself, and I was like, oh, girl, what has become of us? I had gained about 50 pounds, and I couldn't really pretend like I didn't notice anymore. I really needed to get back into it and get myself healthy again, because I didn't feel good. I felt tired all the time and sluggish, and I really just wasn't treating myself well. And I really wanted to get back on track. I had tried what felt like everything. You get to that point where, like, gosh, I have tried everything and nothing is working. And I tried different diets and exercise, and the thing was, I was an athlete. Like, I know what I need to do, but for some reason it was just never connecting. I would start and stop and be like, well, this isn't working. And I came like this close to being at the point where I was almost like, I guess this is it. I guess this is my life now, and nothing else is working. So this is just me. But I decided, maybe I need somebody else. When I was an athlete, I always had a coach to push me and make sure that I was, working my hardest and not getting complacent. And that's what I felt like was missing. So I found DTH, and I found myself a coach. It was affordable as far as personal training goes. I always thought that it was sort of going to be out of my reach. But this was a very reasonable way to get a personal trainer. And it's honestly, again, the best thing that could have happened for me. And I really think that one of the holdbacks is like, oh, I don't have a lot of equipment, or I don't have a home gym. And I'll show you my home gym. It's that little square of my living room right there. That's all the space that I needed to work with my trainer, that and my computer and a couple of basic pieces of equipment. And I have lost 50 pounds since working with DTH, and it was so exciting to see that progress. Like, it took a little bit for me to, get started on that progress and find what worked for me. But once we found it, it really was just amazing to see the improvements and to feel so much better. And I'm so excited to have made that progress. But at this point now, like, I'm not planning on stopping because I've reached that goal. We have new goals now. My trainer has always worked to push me into trying new things and seeing what things we can do better. Like, my push-ups are getting a lot better, and that was really exciting to see, just that incremental improvement. Another thing we've done is pistol squats, single leg squats. The first time we tried them, I was like, I'll never be able to do these. Genuinely thought it was just impossible for me, and I can do them now. Still getting better, but it's one of those things that just keeps you going. Having those goals that are the reason that you keep coming back, the reason that you keep logging in. And the virtual setup is so convenient. You have a trainer in your house on your computer, and you just need to make the time, make the effort, and recognize that it's okay to ask for help from somebody. If you find yourself in that place where you feel like you've tried everything, but you've stopped short at personal training, this is a very accessible, very doable way to have somebody in your corner, to have a coach who is going to hold you accountable, push you harder, and really just make sure that you are meeting those goals and doing what you need to do to stay on track. I know that if I hadn't worked with DTH, I'd probably be, if I hadn't given up on my path already, I would probably be in the gym, riding the elliptical, watching a show on my phone, and then, heading home and doing that over and over and wondering why I wasn't making any progress, because it never would connect for me. That never really made any progress for me. And my trainer found what I needed, and we made it work. And I'm so grateful for DTH and for the guidance and support that I get from my coach every time that we log in and get that workout in. So if you're thinking about it, I could not recommend it more. It's really the best decision that you can make for yourself is to get that help that you need to just push you harder, and you'll be amazed at the things that you can do.